These are the lands of Ashgrove or Ashgrove. There was a house here at one time, originally a laird's house, which was later demolished and a new building constructed, at first intended as offices, but later converted into a comfortable dwelling. The name Ashgrove refers to ash trees and also to yard as a unit of measurement of land. The house was demolished some years back, where the very large walled garden still survives. The estate had a complicated ownership. Originally the Cunningham family. It eventually moved on to the Bowmans and finally to the Ballantynes. The estate comprised the lands of Whitehurst, Nethermains and also of Auchenkist. Down below the estate is the loch of Ashgrove, famous in that it's one of the few what they call mesotrophic, so middle level of nutrients, lochs in Ayrshire. It's a triple SI, a Site of Special Scientific Interest, and it has some rare plants present like cowbane. However, it was drained to some extent in the past and now is much smaller than it would have been. The loch contains 6 crannogs, one of which is rather unique, being made of stone rather than wood. Crannogs were dwellings in the loch, usually built with wood, and they provided a degree of protection to those who dwelled there. The family were famous in their time. One of them fought at Culloden, and others were nonconformist Covenanters. The old entrance here was known as the White Gates, and a very small remnant survives, with some white paint still sticking to the old stonework. There were quite a few trees planted here, and some of the features on the estate were called, one was called the Long Ride, another was called the Short Ride. These old beech trees here are typical remnants of the woodland policies or plantings. This shows one of the main entrances to the old Ashgrove house. Here is the very substantial old garden, which contained an orchard at one time, greenhouses, sundials, ornamental gardens in the sense of paths and flower beds. The house lay in the distance where the trees are, the near distance. These are the remains of roundels or belvederes of trees from the old estate days. Auchenkist farm, that's across the field, and the tree line running down towards the pylon is the old Long Ride landscape feature. These trees up on the hill were also planted during estate days. There's another feature, another roundel or belvedere.